Hello, everyone. Today, we'll conduct a detailed technical analysis of the PHGE stock based on the last 3 months of data. We'll break down the analysis into the following sections: general overview and trend, price-volume relationship, moving averages, technical indicators, linear regression, next trading day opening estimate, support and resistance levels, potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14, possible scenarios, and conclusion. Additionally, I'll include a few key points to highlight. Let's dive in. General overview and trend. PHGE stock has experienced significant volatility over the past 3 months, with a general downtrend followed by a sharp rally. Starting at a closing price of .5160 on May 9, 2025, the stock fluctuated between .39 and .5637 until mid-July, when it dipped to a low of .3830 on July 16. A dramatic spike occurred on August 6th, closing at .65 with a 49.4% increase from the previous day's close of .4350, driven by an unprecedented volume of 199.3 million shares. Despite this surge, the stock remains below its May highs, and the overall trend is neutral to bearish, with the recent breakout suggesting potential short-term bullishness. Price-volume relationship. The price-volume relationship highlights significant activity on key days. The August 6th spike saw 199.3 million shares traded, far exceeding typical volumes such as 326,987 shares on May 9th or 2.3 million shares on June 18th. Other high-volume days include July 14th, 53.5 million shares, close at .4290, and June 18th, 2.3 million shares, close at .4680, both associated with price jumps. Low-volume periods, like July 3rd, 116,986 shares, close at .44, indicate consolidation. The massive volume on August 6th suggests strong buying interest, possibly driven by a catalyst or a speculative activity, but confirmation is needed for trend sustainability. Moving averages, EMA and SMA. Moving averages provide insight into the trend direction. The 5-day SMA at .4606 and EMA at .5973 reflect the recent rally. The 10-day SMA at .4424 and EMA at .4610, 20-day SMA at .4720 and EMA at .4440, and the 50-day SMA at .4477 and EMA at .4604 are also below the price, supporting a short-term bullish shift. However, the 200-day SMA at .6217 and EMA at .6254 are closer to the price, indicating potential long-term resistance. Short-term indicators like WMA10 at .4595 and TEMA10 at .5267 align with the upward move, while KAMA10 at .4622 and TRIMA10 at .4213 suggest possible stabilization. Technical indicators. Let's group the technical indicators for clarity. Momentum indicators. RSI 14 at 78.2760 indicates overbought conditions, signaling a potential pullback. Williams %R14 at -20.7520 and stock RSI K5 at 100% further confirm overbought status, increasing correction risk. Stochastic indicators. Stock K15 at 49.1918 and stock D15 at 26.5641 are moderate, while stock K5 at 83.5645 and stock D5 at 65.7471 reflect the recent surge but suggest limited immediate upside momentum. MACD. MACD at .0111, MACD signal at .0069, and MACD histogram at .0180 indicate a bullish crossover, supporting the recent price increase. The positive histogram suggests growing bullish momentum. Volatility indicators. ATR 14 at .0593 reflects increased volatility due to the spike. Bollinger Bands show the upper band at .5351, middle band at .4720, and lower band at .3190, but the price above the upper band indicating overextension. Trend indicators. ADX 14 at 36.3587 confirms a strong trend, with DX 14 at 69.9758 indicating robust bullish momentum. Aeron up 32.0 and Aeron down 36.0, with Aeron oscillator 100.0, suggest a nascent bullish trend. Volume-based indicators, Chaikin oscillator at 25,925,865.855 reflects strong buying pressure, and OBV at 272,182,513 confirms significant buying volume on August 6th. MFI 14 at 99.5058 is extremely high, reinforcing overbought conditions. Linear regression. The 14-day TSF at 0.4843 is below the current price of 0.65, indicating the price is above the short-term linear trend, likely due to the recent spike. Corel 20 at 1.0 shows perfect alignment with the linear regression trend. DEMA 14 at 0.4734, closer to the price, supports potential consolidation or a pullback. Next trading day opening estimate. The last closing price was 0.65 with an intraday high of 0.7212 and low of 0.4955 on August 6th. The WeVAP at 0.6866 is below the closing price, suggesting sustained buying pressure. Given the overbought RSI and MFI, I estimate the opening price to be in the 0.6200 to 0.6700 range. Strong volume could maintain the price near 0.6500, while lower volume might lead to a test of 0.6000. Support and resistance levels. The current price of 0.65 is above the Bollinger Band upper band at 0.5351, indicating overextension. Key resistance levels include the August 6th high of 0.7212 and the psychological level of 0.7000. The 200-day SMA 0.6217 may act as intermediate resistance. Support levels include the 5-day SMA at 0.4606, 10-day SMA at 0.4424, and PSAR at 0.36. The price is closer to resistance, suggesting potential for a pullback or consolidation. Intraday movement may range between 0.6000 to 0.7000 or test 0.5500 if selling pressure increases. Potential intraday high and low based on ATR 14. ATR 14 at 0.0593 indicates the daily price range. From the current price of 0.65, the potential intraday high is 0.65 plus 0.0593 equals 0.7093, and the low is 0.65 minus 0.0593 equals 0.5907. However, overbought indicators suggest the high may be capped at 0.7000 to 0.7200, and the low could find support around 0.5500 to 0.6000. Possible scenarios. Bullish continuation. If high volume persists and the 0.7212 resistance is broken, the price could target 0.7500 to 0.8000, supported by the bullish MACD and strong OBV. Pullback or correction. Overbought RSI 78.2760, MFI 99.5058, and stock RSI K5 at 100.0 suggest the potential pullback to 0.5500 to 0.6000, especially if volume drops. Consolidation. The price may stabilize in the 0.6000 to 0.7000 range, balancing buyer and seller activity, supported by the neutral stock K15 and high ADX. Conclusion. PHGE stock has been in a neutral to bearish trend for most of the past 3 months, with a significant breakout on August 6th, closing at 0.65 with unprecedented volume. Technical indicators like RSI 78.2760 and MFI 99.5058 indicate overbought conditions, suggesting a potential pullback or consolidation. The price is likely to move within the 0.6000 to 0.7000 range intraday, with 0.5500 as a key support to watch. Investors should monitor volume trends and the 0.7212 resistance closely. While the breakout signals short-term bullishness, the overbought indicators and reliance on a single high-volume day warrant caution.